that. Okay, so I think we're going to start with our partner Cisco, who's going to give you a bit of an in-depth understanding around the Capture the Flag Challenge, and kind of proceed with our award ceremony from that point on.
Hi. So the Capture the Flag competition was, I think folks had a good time. I know the team from Cisco certainly had a good time, and we put this together. There was a lot of extra hours logged on this, so I really want to call the team out. Shane Scott, he was responsible for a lot of the Pico CTF stuff, and also helped me with the set up the VMs and the simulation environments. Chris O'Rourke. He's another principal engineer, and he was the one who, at like midnight, I would send the messages to of, I need a script to do this, and for God's sakes, not Bash. So, and then he'd say, Python. No, not Python. C Shell. Dave DeRoche, and he was invaluable over the last couple days, answering questions and running interference for us. And then this is my daughter, Isabel. So who is, we came to the conclusion that her notes with the usernames, passwords, and the credentials were the only engineering thing that did not go wrong yesterday. All the rest of us have one. And then Michael Caputo. So, from Cisco as well, who sent out the first flares that got us involved in this thing. Yeah. You found my boss.
For Cisco, big round of applause for the hard work that they did for the Capture the Flag Challenge.
In terms of the CTF competition, I really gotta hand it to their, the top 5 teams all finished. The last one came right in at the end, but I am like stunned with the quality of the competition here, and some of these teams are simply off scale. So you guys are better than me, okay? For you guys that certainly finished first, you're better than me. I don't think I'd have been able to do it. And the one problem that ended up being the real brain teaser, I was not expecting it to, but for anybody out there who's got a pounding headache right now from looking at DNS records and scrubbing, Wireshark and, take a couple Advil. I'm sorry, but it'll pass. So, but to everybody, thank you. I mean, we had a few teething pains early on. Things settled down after that, but you were patient with us as we worked through some of our kinks. And I certainly hope, we tried to, get out and circulate with you guys and answer questions and keep things going. So we appreciate everything. It was a real joy working with all of you.
Okay, good. So at this stage, I think that I'm going to let our Cisco friend go on and make the announcements for the Cisco competition.
Okay.
And go backward with the awards, starting with the 5th place.
Okay, 5th place, Batman's Kitchen. Okay, University of Washington. Come on up.
Pictures? Okay, come up.
Just figuring this out as we go along, too.
Wait, come this way. Here is for you. Huh? It's a green little pen. Oh. Here you go.
Good job, man. Thanks. You're welcome.
Thank
you. Yes, you're helping the Okay. Okay, so for the fifth place, the prize we just gave out are these green turtle packages, which are actually debugging tools and hacking tools. So it's a computer within a USB key. So kind of fun thing.
I'm glad you gave those out at the end. Okay, number 4, hack at UCF, University of Central Florida. These guys are right here. They're close. We're still figuring this out. I think you start down there.
My hands are busy. Congratulations.
Thanks, Ben.
Congratulations.
Oops. Thanks, man. Take care. Okay, man. Take care. Thanks. Oh, good.
Okay, go this way to go in the picture on this side. There you go. Just to keep it interesting, the fourth place prizes are actually Wi-Fi Pineapple, another little tool to actually make your day enjoyable when you're on the network.
Okay, number 3. RPI Sec from Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Come on up. Congratulations. Yep. You can hold the big one. Yeah.
You guys need to be in this.
Yes. So I don't know if everybody has seen the number of zeros on that check. But there are 3 zeros. It's $5,000 for third place.
So
Thanks. I did you twice. Yeah. Okay, number 2. And I don't think there are more zeros, but I think there's a bigger number in front. There are fewer zeros, but NYU Sec from NYU. Come on up.
Well done.
Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats, man.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Hi.
There you go.
Get them.
let's make sure we get everybody in.
Come on, that's gonna get a smile.
Everybody smile. We got it. Thank you. Congrats, you guys.
Okay, and number 1. These guys, yeah, drum roll. They finished last night. ASCII Overflow from the University of Tulsa. Come on up.
And the number of zeros increases.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna get on this side.
Okay.
Great. Thank you again. Congratulations, you guys.
So big round of applause for everybody entering in that competition. And now we're going to turn it over for the secure coding competition. And it will be Todd who actually gives you some details about this.
So anybody here ever heard of WebGoat? That's right. Yeah, it's been around for years. It's created by the OWASP, and what they do is they show everybody how insecure applications can be. So we thought, well, after all these years, let's get somebody to fix it, and that's what the secure coding competition was all about. So we had WebGoat up and running in a development environment, and the teams had to secure WebGoat. And the way they did that, we ran that through the Veracode security platform, showed them where those flaws were. Now they have to get to work to try to fix it. So the competition, I thought everybody did a great job, and I'm going to announce the fifth place winner. It's University of Connecticut.
Your certificates, guys.
Sure, come on, get this one.
All right, in fourth place, University of New Hampshire. It's interesting to see how the teams either work together. Some would divide and conquer, work on particular modules or whatever. Others would sort of team up and collaborate. It was up to the teams to figure out how best to tackle this problem.
Congratulations. Congrats. Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
In third place, University of Washington. And we had some lively conversations while this coding was going on. Some people would have different ways of how they were supposed to do things. People would read the Veracode report and think, obviously, this has got to be some sort of a problem. But everybody worked together.
Congratulations. You sort out the certificate. I'm not checking the names, right? Congratulations. You just figured it out.
All right, you guys get to go.
In second place, Rensselaer Polytech.
Yeah, you guys figure out the names afterwards.
So the way the teams were handled is they actually had policy that they had to deal with. Some of these flaws were a lot more severe than other ones, and they got extra points for doing the hard ones or the more severe ones, and less for the not so severe ones. So there was a little bit of a strategy involved with this too. Do you go after the low-hanging fruit that might be easy, or do you go after the ones that might be more difficult and you may or may not solve? There was only one team that delivered a compliant application. All the flaws that met policy were completely remediated, and they got a 100 on their score. And that is the University of Central Florida.
Great job, guys. Very well done. Well done. Good job, guys. Should be happy.
Are you the advisor? You should come in.
All right. So this wraps up the second competition, and as you know, we had 3 of them. The third one was on social engineering, and I will actually turn it over to Paul, who was responsible for implementing the gritty detail of the entire game and leading our development group to success. So with that, Paul Vortman.
Hi, everyone. So for those of you who played the social engineering game, I'm the architect behind all your pain and suffering for the last 2 days. For those of you that didn't play the game, what we had set up was essentially a company had hired a team of students to look into what they could find out about this fake company we'd made called Phony Pictures and this special render engine project that they were developing. Teams started by just getting thrown at Facebook, being thrown at Google+, social media, anything they could find on the internet, provided us an initial report of what they thought they could find online, and then for the rest of the game tried to use that information along with their wits to convince everyone from HR to administrative assistants to even attempting to get operations to get past some two-factor authentication in order to eventually steal this information. For the SECTF teams, we will be doing a short debrief later, so you guys can get angry at us at how the first 2 levels of calling should have taken you 5 minutes. Yes, I'm sure you guys love me for that. That's all I've got.
So with that, let's start calling the teams. You have the list?
I don't have the list.
Oh, okay. So for the 5th place, this is Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. All right, big round of applause. So, for the 4th place, the United States Military Academy of West Point. Congratulations. Great job. Wonderful. Great job. Go. Okay. Very difficult sometimes to separate. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Okay, let's do the photo. Line up for the photo.
Thank you and congratulations again. We're working our way up. So on this one, I'll call Syracuse University, the Autobots team. Synchronization. You have? Okay. Yeah, the names might be good. Congrats. You wonder, right? So the next one to be called up for second place, we're preparing the check. I'm going to make you cook a little bit. Is actually the United States Coast Guard Academy, Cybers. Here's one for you.
Are we all in?
Congratulations again. Okay, last group. Now for this one, it's my pleasure to call to the front the University of Central Florida, ACK at UCF.
Great for you guys. How was that?
Congratulations. Yes. So first, I hope that you guys had 2 days of great fun playing this. So if that's the case, please give me a shout out on how good it was. Is it worth coming back next year? Okay, so I hope that you'll enroll quickly. In the meantime, just to wrap up, please, all the winners come up front so that we can take a big group shot. Everyone who's won.
First through the fifth, right?
You got to pull back.
Fifteen peanut butter. 15 peanut butter. I'm pretty sure it says like 15. Oh.
I have my iPhone, but I don't know what is going to work.
Hacking is one of the things they talk about. Have a beer tonight.
So for all the competitions, the social engineering competition, Paul will have a debrief in the backside over there. For the Cisco CTF competition, we'll have a debrief on this side. And where's Todd? Where do you want? You want to do a debrief? We'll do it right here, right? So for the secure coding teams, Todd Doran from Verica will do a debrief somewhere around here. All right. And so that's a wrap. Thank you all for coming, and we'll hope to see you all next year.